In this tutorial, we're going to take this expression and we're going to factor it using the factoring by grouping method. Now, some of you may recognize that you were able to factor out an a initially, and we can factor out a maximum of 2 from every term. Others may not recognize that right away, and so I do want to describe how we can achieve the same answer. So I'm going to start by just starting from the very beginning and recognize I can factor out a 2 and an a squared. In parentheses, I'd have 3b. 2 times 3 is 6. I have an a squared and a b. 2a squared times positive 1 is a positive 2ab. I'm going to write 2b plus 1 and back with a light question mark. Now, if this is factorable, there's going to be this magical term that when I distribute, I end up with the back 2 terms. So what times 3b gives us a positive 36ab? Positive 12a. So I took 36 divided by 3 to get 12. And I have an a and a b. Now, is 12a times 1 positive 12a? It is. Okay. I have a front half and a back half. They both have a 3b plus 1. And the second half, in front of the first parenthesis, is a 2a squared. In front of the back is a positive 12a. So nothing that I've done is wrong, but what I want you to recognize is this back parenthesis. I can still factor things out. These two terms are both still divisible by 2, and I can factor out an a. I'd be left with 1a, 2 times 1 is 2, and a times a is a squared, plus 6. Now, when I officially write this, we're going to take this term and we're going to put it out front. Whether you put a 1 in front or not doesn't really matter. And that's my final answer. Or others with maybe a better number sense may recognize from the very beginning we can factor out a 2, and each term has an a in it. So you'd be left with 6ab plus 2a. Oh, sorry, I forgot to factor out the 2. 3. Go back here. 3ab plus 1a plus 18b plus 6. Let's make sure after I made that initial mistake. So here is 6a squared b, 2a squared, 36ab, and 12a. Now, what do I do with this portion? What are the first 2 terms? I can factor out at most an a. So forget about this for the time being. Factoring out a, I'd be left with 3b plus 1, 3ab plus 1a. What times 3 gives us 18? Positive 6. Don't forget the sign. Here's 18b plus 6. Okay, they both have the parentheses 3b plus 1. In front of the first is a. In front of the second is a 6. And now we bring down the 2a. Does it matter which way you do the math? Absolutely not, as long as you end up with this final answer.